I gotta step my game up and get an intro video. What up, worlds? Let's see who's gonna get in the building. I'm trying to get in here early because I know it's the NBA draft going on tonight. A few other things. Let's get a couple people in the house so we don't have to repeat myself. But if y'all got any questions in the meantime, let me know. I haven't been live in a while. Y'all know I've been working on the stories, getting ready for my next trip. Ms. Raw, what it do? Lamar, what it do? Bronx 699, what's going on with the passport bros? I don't know. That's not my sector. I'm Global Gallivant. I don't speak on them guys too much. They're very sensitive. You know what I mean? We over here doing our thing. Original content. Original Don Dada. You feel me? You know, I just be watching from the sidelines with my popcorn sometimes. Roadrunner, what's good? Let a few people get in here in the building so we can really wrap a taste on it. Oh shit. I can't talk to you right now, mama. That's one of my tenants. I'm gonna have to call her back a little later. Let me send her a text that I gotta call her back. What's good with the new channel? Yeah. I've been I was told this a long time ago too, that you'll confuse YouTube if you have one uh doing lives on the same channel that you're uploading videos. So you know me, I've been doing lives and uploads, vlogging, Sunday sermon, Tech Talk Tuesdays. Mike, what up? All on the same channel. You know, and I've been told and I've been warned for a while that I need to separate it. So I got to separate it and do what I need to do. Yeah, excuse me. I had to take care. I sound like Flyboy now, right? Hold on. I got to get something regarding my tenant. Uh, Aggravated man. What's good, Zoe? I need a good Airbnb or hotel in Cartagena. And he said, yeah, Hotel Miami or Miami Hotel. That's Ernest's spot. I know, you know, he has really nice rooms in there. Tell him I recommended you. Maybe he can do something for you. Alton, what's good? So it's about to get cold in Rio. Yeah, Rio. My son was just there. He stayed at the crib with his girl, and it rained a lot. You know, they still had a good time, but it's rainy season now. So you could have some nice days, but expect it to rain. So that should be expected. So yeah, back to the channel. So what my plan was, you know, I started thinking, and you got to give people a reason to go over there. So I have about 50 late night thirsts, you know? Most of them are Brazil and Colombia, but I got about 50 of them. And I've never left them up on my main channel. I always would make them private the next morning. And I know there's some that you guys have never saw before, especially maybe early on. And I would say that'll be my gift for y'all going over there. I'm going to do a late night thirst marathon on the new channel for maybe like a month or 4 weeks. So every night at midnight, that's the original late night thirst time, I'm going to put like 3 videos up back to back. And you know, the late night Thursday usually like anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes. So y'all get to maybe see some of y'all old time favorites. Maybe y'all get to see some late night Thursday that y'all never saw before. And you know, I should be okay. It shouldn't give too much exposure because it's a new channel. It's not like putting it on my main channel. So that'll give you guys a little incentive to subscribe over there at the new channel, which is here on, you know, on the screen, the International Zoe Show. And this is where I'm going to be doing my lives from now on. Sunday sermon, or if I do Tech Talk Tuesdays, or anything just outside of travel, nightlife, and you know, travel stories is going to stay on the main channel. So I'm going to give this a big push and try to get monetized on the second channel. I see people give up on their second channel because I know probably a lot of work to try and develop your second channel just for lives. I see people giving up, but I have a strategy, and I'm hoping that y'all will go over there real quick and subscribe and share and put the word out there, and I'll make sure I put some treats on the new channel to give y'all reasons to go over there. I know it's going to take a while to start getting the people to go over there, but any suggestions from y'all? So what else y'all might need to give y'all some incentive to subscribe to the second channel as well? Nobody in our group speaks Portuguese. Well, you know, if you're in a group, the good thing about being in a group, you can talk amongst yourselves. But when you're by yourself and you don't speak the language, you could feel a little isolated. So if you're in a group, I mean, you'll run into some people who speak English, not a lot of English spoken in Rio, but you will run into some people who speak English. But the good thing is that, you know, you got someone to talk to because you're in a group, you know, and you can always speak green. 313 Nate Travel, what's good? Gil Prince, what's up? Liking hybrid, yeah, you be throwing me off with that. You might have to do some new fire late night thirst for a couple months to further push. Yeah, I'm going to be doing, like, if I do any beach lives, it's going to be on a new channel. If I do any new late night thirst, it'll be on. What I'll probably do is I'll start a live on the original channel and I'll have it on the new channel simultaneously. Then maybe after like 10 minutes, I'll shut off the main channel and give y'all time to subscribe to the new channel if you haven't already. Thank you, Ronald, for subscribing. Travel Don Diva, you can collab the two channels to shed light on the two channels. Yeah, I saw something like that when I was doing my research. I just got to look into it. I guess when you publish, you got to put collaborate when you publish, I think, right? Yeah, travel lover. So, where you been, brother? I've been in the crib chilling. Listen, y'all see I've been going hard with the stories and all of that, right? Yeah, I'm streaming this right now on a Kick account. Um, because I needed this rest. I feel like a little bit more enthused. I like, you know, I got time to think. I got time to let my creative juices flow. And that's why I started doing the stories. I got time to work on the thumbnails. And so, yo, I don't think I've been home this long since like COVID, you know? I think I've been here. When I leave, I would have been home for more than a month. I don't remember the last time I've been home for more than a month in the last at least 6 years, right? Because COVID was in 2020. So yeah, yeah. Zoe was pretty smart, pretty nifty. More raffles even if they for small travel or overseas gifts, the spenders will spend. Yeah, Flyboy, what it do? Flyboy's in Colombia. Uh, Contenta, bro. So this is why I asked you, how's the mental? Yeah. Yeah, I just, my last few trips, I was out, like when I was, last time I was in Ecuador, I was just like, damn, why am I here? Like I didn't really have a mission and I had returned. And I'm like, damn, why am I here? And I was like, I need to go home. So I came home for a while. Like, I'm not really even ready to go next week, but I had bought the tickets so far in advance, so I'm like, yeah, I'm getting real comfortable staying home. Honestly, the Knicks won too. I'm for real. I'm getting comfortable staying home, but I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna go back out and hang out. I got everything I'm doing until the end of the year was already planned and tickets were already bought. So who knows? Maybe next year I might slow it down for a minute. Tag that beard care episode or tag it for me. So Black Jackson. Okay, okay. I think I did it when I was in Peru. I think I did the beard video when I was in Peru, I think. The rest is real, and that's, yeah, it is. I really need it. I really needed it, man. I definitely tried my shot for the last vacation raffle. Midwest Boxing. Thank you, man. We're gonna do that annually too. We're gonna do it annually. Maybe I could get somebody else to do it too. Like maybe I can ask some people I know who have property, or like Ernest at the Miami Hotel, and Ernest is actually opening up a new club in Cartagena inside the clock tower, a new big club. He sent me a text. So of course, he wanted me to come down there and shoot in the club. So so I'll be there in August. I'll be there for that. I'll be there for the Petronio Alvarez, hopefully. Hopefully I get in the country. Hopefully they ain't got me on the watch list. I had fun in there. I ain't, I was I don't think I was a bad boy in Colombia. Not really. Most of my footage was consensual, you know. Women were talking and looking in the camera. It wasn't like with the glasses and nothing like that. And besides the 360, which is light, most women love that. I mean, you look at any woman's IG and they got a booty shot, if not several. So I don't, I might have made it helped to make it very popular, but besides that, I was always chilling. I was chilling on the beach with a beautiful lady, you know what I mean? Treating her good, making her feel famous. So yeah, make sure y'all go to the International Zoe Show on YouTube and subscribe. And just give me a little shout out when y'all go over there too. And so tonight at midnight starts the marathon. It'll be 3 videos tonight. So it's probably gonna run from midnight to about 1:30, because one video is 40 minutes, one video is 20 minutes, and the other video is like 40 minutes. So y'all gonna see maybe some late night thirst that y'all never saw before. And it was back in the days when Zoe was doing what he was doing. you know, I'm even gonna put the first ever late night thirst was in Brazil. I think when I first did it one night and the reaction I got, then the next day I came up with the name Late Night Thirst. And I did like 5 every night for like 4 or 5 days. I just did a late night thirst in Rio, Brazil. That's where it all started. And then I went to Colombia. I got a few in Africa, a few in Thailand. I don't have any from the Philippines. I got one or two from the DR, but it's mostly Colombia and Brazil. I can't think off the top where else I might have had a few like thirsts, but I definitely got a few in Africa, you know, and I know some of them I can't put up because Current Zoe is decaffeinated. I can't put some of them up because some of them, things popped out, pause or whatever. I can't I can't put them all up. You know what I'm saying? Late here, it's 7:15 p.m. in NY. Where are you? I'm in NYC, baby. NYC. Passport Outfitters. Yeah, so we need that Tanzania late night thirst. That thick one. And you know what? They must have took it off my channel because I went in all my hard drives, and then I also went back on YouTube to see if I could find it to download that one. I don't see it, so I got to go back and look for it. But I got the one. I can't put the one up from Cape Town because Shorty just went in. But I know I have one from Nairobi. I know I have one from Tanzania. I got to get the Tanzania one. Those pop outs on Patreon. Exactly, exactly. The pop outs is on some stuff I got to put on Patreon and leave on Patreon. NYC stand up, the mecca of everything. JR King Reigns. That's Cole Gamer. Salute. I wish you the best of luck. My mom was a hairdresser, and I've been to Brown and Brothers Hair Show. I know you got some awesome unseen footage. Post them over there too. Yeah, I think I had post. When I used to do the Brown and Brothers show. I ain't gonna say because people gonna copy what I do. But yeah, going to Rio first week of September. How's Rio in September? Never been in Rio in September. I didn't know that it's rocking Rio time. Hotels are expensive, especially around Ipanema Beach. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if it's a show, things are gonna go up. That's just how it is. But the weather could be up and down in September. You never know. Yep, that last Brazilian late night thirst live stream was an instant classic. Kevin Crawford sure was. Europe is the place to be now during summer, though. I don't really. Yeah, 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 but I don't want to go to Europe alone, really. I just don't feel like running around and discovering. And I've been to a couple places in Europe already. It, I'll get to my Eastern Europe, my Baltics, and all that eventually. That's the next Euro step I want to do. Dudes talk about Colombia and Brazil, but Zoe was there way ahead of the curve and still got motion. Israel, you already know. Jamar, Rio in first week of September is Brazilian Independence Day. Okay. It will be crowded. Kev, Chata. I just saw a Filipina on YouTube saying spitters are quitters. Then algorithm showed you coincident. Oh yeah, the girls are it just amazes me how women they will do some super ratchet things for social media. Like they'll play a role or do a skit like super ratchet. I don't know. I don't know. Jiggy at what up? What's the new channel? It's right here, the International Zoe Show. Yeah, I gotta subscribe to that too. Oh, let me show y'all. Matter of fact, let me share the screen. I meant to share the screen. Let me show y'all. That's the channel right there, Playboys. Playboys and girls. Let me open this up. Let y'all see. Y'all see the late night thirsts are loaded already. Hold on. Did I do the right thing? Uh, Let me see. Stop sharing. Can y'all see the screen well? Can y'all see the whole screen? Nah, I'm supposed to be small. Oh, that's what I did. I clicked the wrong thing. Why don't I see that one? Oh, add to stage. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, so that's the new channel. I got the artwork done and everything already. Your boy ain't playing. Your man ain't playing. Pause. Yeah, there we go. The International Zoe Show. We got them late night thirsts with the new thumbnails. This is a classic, I'll tell you. This is a classic. This one is a classic. And I got some more in the I just gotta, you can only upload 5 videos per day on YouTube. So I couldn't even upload more videos. You could only upload 5, which is kind of crazy, but it is what it is. Let me go back to just me. Yeah, so y'all got an idea. It seems like it's a little lag on the channel. Europe this summer is running 105 degrees right now, with many places with no AC. Can't do it. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Someone dropped a link. I'm lazy. Yeah, the link is right here at International Zoe Show. Just put that in your browser in the yeah. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. At the International Zoe Show. Sorry, that one was wrong. Drift 3 work. Yo, hey Zoe, I am using your technique of flying someone from out of town to the city. I hope it's going to work. Flying someone from Recife to Rio. She's never been to Rio. Yeah, man. Just put a little something in the Cash App. You feel me? Cash App International Zoe. Yeah, it should be fun because it's when they like Rio was probably like going to New York City and all that. What up, Passport Bro Podcast? What's up, my brother? How you been? Yeah, so we're gonna take the lives over there. That means now I gotta go back in and do the I gotta get back on the beach and do some beach videos for y'all. I gotta do some late night thirst videos for y'all. Why would you do that? There's plenty of women in Rio. Nah, but a lot of the women in Rio be 304s. If you want to get a regular, you go to a more regular town. And not to say there's no 304s in Recife, but the ones from the 304s in Recife already in Rio on their own dollar to get that money. Nothing but dimes here in the Philippines. Young, fresh, global travel. There are a lot of beautiful women in the Philippines. My first time, I had an excellent time. I had an excellent time. Yes, yes. They kind of favor the Thai chicks the most, I think. Like a lot of times, Thai girls lose their boyfriend to Filipinos, and like how Dominicans lost a lot of their girls to Colombians. They got like that little rival, you know what I mean? Because they kind of got similar features, and they got, you know, they're two of the Southeast Asian countries that have curves, a decent amount of curves. This new short story format, good and should increase your subscribers. Yes, it looks like it is so far. The new channel is because I've been told and I've done research that you confuse YouTube's algorithm if you're doing, is your channel a live channel or is it an upload channel? Is it a travel channel or is it a conscious channel? So even with the information that I have, I also put it into Chat GPT and it confirmed all of that. Like it's hurting your channel to do lives and and Sunday sermon and uploads. They said you need to separate. You can do all that extra stuff on the extra channel. They said leave travel, nightlife, and the ladies on your main channel. So, and y'all know I'm going hard in the paint. Pause right now. I'm going hard in the paint, backing them down. Turn around jumper Bernard King. So we trying to win over here. No, I'm going to Lima, Peru. I gotta go see my little cinnamon apple for a minute. before I go to Colombia and do the Petronio Alvarez and all that. Earn money, what up? The expatriate. Maurice, what's good? Daf Dafloji. YouTube is going to long form. IG is best for vlogs. Then the shorts on YouTube give traction to the long form. Yeah, because y'all see the shorts that I'm putting up now are connected to videos on my channel. So when you upload a short on YouTube, you could say, is it related to a video, long form video? And you add the link to the long form video. And if you use Opus clips, it automatically makes clips for you. It automatically makes clips every time you upload a video. You know what I mean? So you could just, of course, you still got to do some editing with Opus clips, but it does most of the work. A lot of motherfuckers a lot of people out of jobs right now. All my graphic designers I used to use, out of job. Those dudes that do clips, out of the job, man. Like AI is, and like this too. Are you hassled by immigration officers on your trip? No, I've never been hassled by an immigration officer anywhere thus far. No. Because usually I'm traveling by myself. They usually don't bother people by themselves. Like, well, at least when it comes to Colombia, I heard they look for groups, I guess, because you could send a couple people home like that. And I think that they probably have a quota. I could imagine maybe 1,000 people coming to Colombia in each airport, in the major airports per day, right? I'm just guesstimating. So if they say, listen, we need y'all to send 100 people home every day, and we need y'all to send 10% of the people who come in home, just to make a statement. We don't care if they got something in their bag or something. We need to send 100 people home every day to make a statement to deter some other people from coming. Maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. I'm just saying possibly. Global entry, doing interviews over the web now, which is good. Before you had, yeah. Well, I did my interview once, and ever since then, I just have to renew it. I didn't have to do another interview. So, and I did my interview years ago. In DR, they be looking for Haitian. They know I'm American. Earn money to expatriate. Good thing I thought officers can look into your phone. They can. A friend of mine, Tiger, he told me what you try to avoid is when you download the immigration form, the check mig. He said print it out and don't have it in your phone. He said because he gave them his phone to show them the check mig. They took his phone and then they started going through his pictures. So he advised, which is I think is a good advice, to print your check mig out. And I'm referring to Colombia because every place doesn't need that, but yeah. I appreciate your videos, my brother. Thank you, Maurice. That Flow G. If you have all your ducks in order, even if they mess with you, you're good. Okay. I don't know. They might just want to send you home. We don't like your face. One dude made a video saying if you got the sweatsuit on, flip-flops with socks, they targeting you. And they definitely sending you home. Or he say he's seen a lot of guys get sent home who are dressed in those type of I guess they're being what you call it? Being profiled. FBI just caught a brother in the Philippines for 1.2 billion Medicare scheme. Wow, what an idiot. He had to be smart to get that money, though. Japan searched me for no reason by myself. Eno. Sa. Yeah, I mean, anything is possible. There is no one way or one thing for everybody. One person will say, I went 3 times this year and nobody did anything to me. One person, you you might just get randomly profiled or they might say, matter of fact, like, when you get your bag, when you get back to the United States and you're going through, sometimes, one time they pulled me to the side and they went through my bag. One time I was coming back from Colombia and the female at the immigration was like, "Why are you in Colombia?" I was like, "Cause I like Colombia. You know people over there, da 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 da." And I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't give her the right answers, and she made me them checked all through my bag. Always do check MIG and print it out, even if they say you do not need it. Yeah, because sometimes they check your check MIG and sometimes they don't. And I don't know if that's because if you're already in the computer or what. I don't know. Earn money. I'm visiting some family members in Roatan, Honduras. Nice chicas here. Yeah, you know what? Shout out to Charlie B outside. He was just there. I was really thinking about going. I really want to go. There's a girl that I met on Tinder a couple years now, Roatan. She's like, "Oh, I want to take you to Dr. Sabi spot." She's like, "When you gonna come?" I was gonna come at one point, and she said, "It's a holiday now. You don't want to come. It's too crowded. It's too much." And she said, "And I'm gonna be busy, so I don't know when I'm gonna get down there now." Young Fresh Global Travels. Explain what MIG is about printing it. When you go to Colombia, you have to do a immigration check online. And you put in your information, your flight, your where you're staying and all that, and you get a printout that you did that prior to getting on the plane. They won't even let you on the plane. And you get the printout and it has a code, a QR code, and they'll scan it, so they have the information where you're staying, when you're leaving, and all of that stuff. So it's like you need that, something similar to that now when you go to Thailand. You got to have that I forgot what it's called, but you got to have a similar thing now in Thailand. And I think a lot of countries are probably implementing it. It's just what it is. Maybe countries that get a lot of visitors are implementing it. So you think Colombia is better than the Philippines? Laughing out loud. Yo, brothers, you brothers need to check out different spots other than Manila. Philippines have beautiful islands. They have nice looking girls, but it depends where you go. It's a little bit, you know, and it was bad the last time I was there. Like, it was maybe like a year after COVID, 2 years after COVID. It was bad. The first time I went, I had a ball. I did have a good time the last time I went too, but I haven't been back in a while. But I definitely was thinking about, because when I go out to Thailand this time, I'm probably going to stay for 4 or 5 months. So I probably will shoot over to another country while I'm out there, because I don't know if I'm going to do all 5 months in Thailand. I might go over to Vietnam. Maybe I'll go over to the Philippines, maybe Japan, and I want to visit Laos at least one time. I did check Meg, didn't get an email copy, and didn't print it while it was on the screen. I couldn't get a copy from the website. Had to get a third party to do it. They usually give you a link soon as it goes through for you to print it. Maybe you wrote your email wrong. If you hit the Philippines, let me know. Go to Loyolo City, man, you will lose your mind. And Bhutan City, Young Fresh Global Travel. All right, send that to me. Send it to me on IG, International Zoe, so I can remember those names, because I know I'm not gonna remember those names. Jay Share, what's good? Romeo 43, Suriname, International. So what? Good. I guess that's what you're gonna say. Everything good. Cebu women. Yeah. That's what I want to go when I come back. I want to go to Cebu. I have yet to go to Cebu, and I've had chances because I was right there in Angela City. Yeah. So, what time is it? 7:35. What I came here for is to tell you guys, please go to the new channel, The International Zoe Show on YouTube. Subscribe to the new channel. That's where I'm going to do my lives and maybe any other creative ideas I have, maybe Sunday sermons. That's getting moved to the new channel. I need to get at least 500 subscribers. Y'all know I need to get 4,000 watch hours. I got the late night thirsts up there for y'all to watch. I'm giving y'all a little treat. So y'all won't go over there and there's nothing there when y'all go over there tonight at 12 midnight. We're going to start it off with 3 late night thirsts. And then the next night, the next night, the next night, at least 5 nights, starting at 12 a.m., late night thirsts. Ms. Roseau, for a first-time traveler headed to Africa, which country would you suggest, Kenya or Tanzania? Either or, either or. I went to Tanzania before Kenya. I like Tanzania. They both have safari. They both have an island country, like you can go to Zanzibar. I didn't get a chance to go to Mombasa because I had a death in the family. But there might be some brothers in Nairobi that in Kenya that you could hook up, connect with. You know what I mean? Like if so you're not out there by yourself. Right now, I don't know if there's some like when I went out to Tanzania, Mark was out there and Kid Greatness was out there. So I was able to hang out with Kid Greatness. You know what I mean? We did a few things. I interviewed both of those guys. And then I went over to Zanzibar with a chick. Zanzibar is amazing. So yeah. But Kenya was dope too. Nairobi was dope. But Nairobi, you gotta go and get the card and put money on the card and put the thing on your phone to pay for everything. It's a little bit more. It's more modern than Tanzania in some aspects, but it's a little more work. They both got great nightlife, and even Dar es Salaam got that beach, Cocoa Beach. So yeah, it's just tuned in. Did I miss any? I got a story to tell. I love those. So Cedric, no, this is about also subscribing to the extended channel, the International Zoe Show, where I'm going to be doing all my lives, and I'm going to be doing my Sunday sermons over there to separate it from the original channel. Going to just stick with travel, nightlife, and the ladies, but no lives. YouTube, everybody said, don't mix the two. You need a separate channel for live streaming IRLs and keep your upload channel for uploads because it's throwing the signals may be part of the reason that hurt my growth on YouTube. They don't know which people to send to you, and I've been doing everything in one place and I noticed nobody else is really doing it. And I would tell them not to do it. Don't mess up your algorithm. Because when I began, I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot. I was told not to do it for a long time. And I double checked with ChatGPT and they analyzed my whole channel and told me, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. So I'm going to listen. So put me as a mod, been subscribed for 5+ years. You got a wrench. Yes, Travels, you got a wrench. I'm showing you with a wrench. And I can't do it while I'm on StreamYard. I don't think I can do anything while I'm streaming. But you got a wrench. It's showing your name with a wrench. What are you talking about? So I don't know. Or I did. You saying that I did, or you saying to do it? Yeah. Paid travel opportunity. Uh, what else? Hold off going to Congo and Uganda. Okay. Just subscribe to the new joint. Ms. Roy, thank you. I appreciate that. Just subscribe. Darflow G. Did I say that right? Darflow G or Darflow G? Darflow G? to the other channel. Yeah. TDNYC, Pete. So the story times been by story times be hitting 100,000. It's crazy. This channel not hitting 100,000 by now is crazy. I know. I know. It's I don't know. I don't know why, but because everybody know I put in the work. Please give your honest opinion about Ecuador, comparisons with Peru and Colombia. I can't yet because I didn't go to the beach, the coast yet. You know, the city is beautiful. The city is just as developed as any other city in South America. As far as Quito, Cuenca is a little high altitude, and it's like nice, what do you call it, colonial, you know, they have their eco tourism is big there. Knicks losing Mitch Smith. Damn. Young Fresh Global Travel. What do you think about the Black Island, like Caribbean, Jamaica, Trinidad, Grenada? I never hit those up before. I heard chicks are too westernized, just like America. Well, you could go to the ABC Islands, Curacao, Aruba, Bonaire. When I went to Jamaica and Bahamas and stuff like that, I went with my family. So I don't know how that is to go for women. Yeah. Keto is all four weather zones each day. Yeah, the weather, it's kind of like Medellin. Like it could be hot in the morning, it could be cool in the evening, and it could possibly rain or whatever too. Yeah. Bobby Venable. Big up, Zoe. We still appreciate your hard work, even though they gatekeeping. Yeah, I better write to YouTube and be like, hey man, why y'all holding my man back, man? Let him get his trophy, his plaque. I just sub to the new channel. Thanks, Jay Share. Yes, so what the end of this year is looking like? We are in the 6th month, right? We're about to hit the 7th month like that. Jesus. Yeah, get the lights up, they're free. So I'm gonna be hitting Peru for a month. I'm gonna be hitting Colombia for a month. I might have to shoot over to Brazil for a week to get my visa. Hopefully they'll be calling me, telling me to go for my visa interview before I go to Thailand. Because once I go to Thailand, I'm gonna be chilling. What country do you do dental? I hear Colombia. You got to be careful in Colombia. I've seen people in Colombia with great teeth, and I've seen people because it's like very trendy. It's like the BBLs in Dominican Republic. Everybody they can make money on that, and people who probably are not as qualified are also doing the dental work because they know foreigners are coming over there for it. So make sure you find somebody that their teeth look the way you want yours to look, and they praise their doctor, and you ask them for the referral. But yeah, they also do teeth in Thailand. They also do teeth in Turkey. Where else is that? Probably Panama as well. Yeah. Yes, I do want to go to Australia. I thought about going to Australia during this trip to Thailand because I'll be pretty close. But if Australia's kind of expensive, man, y'all gonna hit me up with the funding? I'll be back in Santiago the first week of July, getting my residency in order, then shooting out to Vietnam in September. Cool, man. What part? Because how's the weather in Vietnam in September? I know I got the name mixed up last time, and I went like December or January, and it was cold. I had to buy a jacket. I thought I was gonna be chilling on the beach. Make sure y'all check the weather before y'all go to these countries because sometime I don't double check and I be there and I'm there in the wrong season and it's not the same. I got my veneers in Chicago, Avalon. I'm not going overseas. I heard many other countries use cheap veneers for your teeth. It's possible. No more than a week in Australia after that. HMC. Yeah, so um um You know what I didn't get? Venezuela's all about, it's about to open. They got flights out there. Marriott is opening. I saw a guy do a video and he went to one of the famous beach towns where you got to take a boat over there because there's no flights there now. And the food, it was deserted, man. A lot of the resorts were closed. You know, it was just. I think you should wait. Oh, you're back to the fundy for Australia. I would definitely like to go to Australia, but I don't really, it's hard for me to do a fundy. I don't like asking people for stuff. Thailand or Brazil for the women? Either or. Either or. If you want, I can't say it here. I can't be getting. You got to do a consultation, man. I don't know your personality. I don't know exactly what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? But they both have beautiful women, but they're very different. Been to Italy, Zoe? If so, your thoughts? I'll be there via cruise in October. I haven't gone to Italy. No, I haven't. Can't help you there. I'm headed to Vietnam in a few months. JR, salute, Zoe. I see a big pivot with you. I can say that the timing is definitely right. The travel sim, yeah, me, I'm always ahead of the curve. I'm pivoting early and watch everybody start copying. Because I'm not trying to pat my back, but I see a lot of things that I do, people just try to do what I do. And it's not a lot of originality or creativity. I put girls on the couch, people want to put girls on the couch. I sit girls by me near the beach, they want to sit girls not near the beach. I start going dinner dates with girls, and everybody want to go to dinner dates now. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Now everybody gonna want to tell stories. Guarantee you. So you need to go to one of those countries where the rich people play. Do a fundy for that. Okay. What are the top three things you bring with you when traveling? For me, it's a portable power station to plug things in case of brownouts. I don't worry about that so much, Young Fresh, because I know if you're going like someplace in the Caribbean, you might have to worry about that. But I got to bring my cameras, I got to bring my laptop, I got to bring the right adapters. Depending on the country, some backup money, some backup credit cards. Some condoms, some honey. The bare essentials for a player. The travel was so definitely originator, not the impersonator. It's Jay Clyde. What's good, my brother? Salute to you. And happy belated Father's Day for everybody. Often imitated but never duplicated. Show enough, what's good, show enough? Yeah, what's in your wallet? So I can't front. I want to play in the snow somewhere like Prague or Sweden. Prague is dope. Prague is dope. I like Prague. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery. Burner account. I don't. They say that, but it doesn't feel like that when you the one getting imitated. You feel me? It just doesn't feel like that. You know what I mean? But a lot of people do that, especially in the space. I think YouTube allows people to see it easier, but there's always been people who are going to copy. I've had people copy me and supersede me, and I'm like, damn, this nigga took my shit. That happens, and nothing you can do about it. I heard one dude got denied entry for having a party favors in his luggage and condoms. Yeah, and I heard that too. Touch OD, especially when they tried to act like they originated the thing. Yeah, you know what I mean? At least give me a shout out when you're about to bite my shit. At least be like, I'm pull a Zoe move. You don't remember, but I met you in Laguito neighborhood in CTG. Okay. Yeah, I probably don't remember the face with the name. But yeah, I met a lot of good people in Cartagena. And even in Medellin. I mean, most of the time I meet cool people. So just do you, no matter how much they try to copy your style, they still can't be you. That's for sure. I know that. I hope God bless everyone in this live stream with a fully remote job like me. Ain't nothing better than a fully remote job. Young, fresh global travels. I hear that. God blessed you already, huh? Making that USD while overseas. Yeah, me too. I'll be making my USD while I'm overseas. Damn, y'all want that championship with them Knicks. Congrats. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I felt it coming. It was just a certain type of energy. I didn't think nothing could hold them back. Like if they would have wanted to won the championship, I would have been really, really surprised because I think the whole energy of New York, it just got behind them. It just I don't know, it was just like a force. I felt like, nah, they winning. And that wasn't when they got into the championship. That was like when it was like I saw it since last year. Like nah, they got a team. They got something over there. Even though they had changed a few pieces over the last few years, man, they did it, man. They did it. They did it. They ain't got to win another one for 50 years. I just wanted to see one in my lifetime. Why didn't you read what I wrote? Tyler Durden. What did you write? I mean, I might have just overlooked it, brother. It's not personal. So happy I was already getting busy when the internet first hit. A dude at work pulled me over to the side one day, and he found his lady's Polaroid collection of me and her under the mattress. Lamar, you're a bad boy. Don't be doing that to guys' wives. If no OG tip series could have been a toss up. If no OG tip, the series, OG Ananobly. Yeah, but that's why they was destined to win. Because no matter what happened, it still played out in their favor. And they was dust. Not only they didn't have to go to 7 games, nothing. And I think the only reason why they lost that fourth game was because the NBA wanted it to go back over to San Antonio for money, for tickets, for flights, for hotels, for food and drinks. They're like, nah, they gotta go back there. I think that's the only reason why I went back there. They needed the money, the NBA, the network money. All that money gets millions of dollars probably get left on the table. From not playing it all the way out. Bad coaching by the Spurs was attributed to it. I don't think it was so much bad coaching. I just think it was the Knicks was in that zone, man. It was destined for them to win. And I mean, they had the biggest player in the league and one of the top players in the league, and they had a sleeper with Harper's son. That dude was a sleeper. He was a beast. They didn't even know that boy was like that. Burner account, thanks for the super chat. Show that. Some be joking about who birthed who, but you, Ace, and Marwar birthed all the focus creators. Yeah, we definitely had something to do with it. That's for sure. I know a lot of people was inspired, and I always give my props up to those two brothers because they're the ones who inspired me. The fact that you stayed away from CTG this long is something to admire. I don't have that kind of connection, but still make it out there 3 times a year. Damn, travel symbol, you love that shit, huh? But the only reason why you stay there because you're not going other places. Trust me, there's beautiful ladies in other places, and there's a bunch of Colombians and Venezuelans in all those places too. Colombians and Venezuelans are all over South America and the Caribbean. So you could still get you a Colombian and or Venezuelan if you in Lima, if you in Ecuador, if you're in Chile, if you in Argentina, you still gonna run into Venezuelans and Colombians. Guaranteed. They the queens of boxing it up. Oh snap! Almost forgot to ask. Have you linked with Natalie in Colombia? Natalie? Which Natalie? Which one? Wemby is so dirty he could have had torn OG's knee on a jump kick. I think sometimes he's a little awkward too. His feet are so big. Like even when Brunson came down on his foot, they should have called a foul. But the dude is so big and his feet are so big. I don't think he did that on purpose. Lamar, it killed me seeing them get a chip. I love the Knicks because they couldn't win. Called it demented toxic love. Well, the clock strikes 12. They say even a broken clock is right twice a day, right? Where can I send you her YouTube, her video? Send the link. Maybe you could send a link to my International Zoe on IG. Uh, Burner account. You responsible for a lot of them CTD joints finding their esposo and retiring. Maybe, yeah, maybe, because guys have definitely saw girls on my channel and went and got them. They said, "That's my girl." San Antonio's problems were De'Aaron Fox inability to perform at a high level in the playoffs historically, and Keldon Johnson's the sixth man of the year played like the ninth man of the year. I think too he made some bad decisions too. Fox, he made some bad decisions. And I think he made the bad decisions because he been there before and he was a veteran. And I just think he made some bad decisions. They should have let that young boy play. That young boy was a problem. Whew. And the other kid didn't play that great either. White or whatever his name was, the other guard. So what's the name of that strip club in Colombia saw on your video? Strip club? La Isla. Travel Simba. I go around Zoe, believe me. I get around Zoe, I think I was gonna say. I met a Colombian all the way in Finland. See, they be traveling, man. Perception isn't reality. Excuse me. Perception is reality. 6769. Thanks for the super chat. I hear Panama City has a lot of Colombians too. Yeah, a lot of Venezuelans too. For sure. Put you up on the screen. Congratulations to the New York Knicks. Much respect to the Knicks. I'm waiting for my jacket. My kids ordered me a jacket for Father's Day. What's up with the jackets? I can't even find the company I ordered my jacket from. I don't remember. It was like a third-party company. I hope I ain't get got. NBA draft. Yeah, it's coming on in a few minutes. So, what y'all want to do? Y'all want to kick it a little more? Y'all want to watch the draft? Just sent you to your IG. Okay. Let me see. You sent me an IG. Let me see if I got it. Let me check it out. What did you send it? Sound runner and run. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back here. Let me go here. Let me go there. I don't see. Where'd you send it from? Where? Oh, request. You sent me a request. Okay. You sent me a request. And here's the. Let me. I gotta accept you first. General. Let me see. Natalie Martinez. Who is that? I know her. Hold on. She somebody was on my channel and then she went solo on that ass, but it's still the same. Long Beach, we play. You know how it is with girls, though. They make an account. They get I don't know her. I don't know her. You want me to collab with her? Is that what you're saying? I don't know her, do I? Do they have joints like La Isla and Cartagena? Strip clubs? Yeah, but not like that. La Isla is like a big club. Exactly. So they definitely should have like Dalen Harper play. Let Dalen Harper play way more than he did. He was a serious problem and hard to guard. Yeah, that boy's strong and athletic. And his mentality, you know what I mean? His mentality was like, they can't stop me. But the other thing that made them lose, in my opinion, was their cockiness. All of them young boys was cocky and they was feeling theyself and they didn't realize they was messing with some guys who had more experience than them. And their cockiness helped lead to their defeat. Always remember that. Don't be too cocky. I think they got too cocky. Be in Columbia in August. Earn money. Yeah, I'll see you in August then. I'm headed to the NBA draft, my brother. All right, enjoy, man. We're gonna wrap it up maybe in like 10 minutes because I want to see what it do. I haven't watched the NBA draft in a long time. I go out by photo. I know. Darth Flo G. Not sure if you know her, but might be worth a look at. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, Perception is reality. I'm going to the DR in 2 weeks, Punta Cana. After saw your video, I think I'm gonna do half Punta, half Santo Domingo. I'm not trying to be around too much America. Yeah, that shit like Atlanta over there, dogs. I own 2 condos in Punta Cana. Okay, okay, that's dope. Congratulations, brother. What else? I'm in their heads when, yeah, when be comments, and he still lost. I'm glad he lost because I think he would have been super cocky if he would have won. Just think about the whole thing, y'all. Just think about the whole thing, right? Brunson comes there and leaves 113 mil on the table so they could bring him some help. Now imagine if Carmelo would have left 113 million on the table so he could have won a ring. Do you see what I'm saying? Everything he did, almost nobody else in the NBA would do. That's you think that don't have nothing to play into his karma, into him winning? Stoic. He's not bragging. He didn't tell nobody to kiss his ass that didn't believe in him. The guy is where we need to go. This is where black people need to go, need to strive for. You know what I mean? A stand-up man, focused, respectful. He respectful of his father. He respectful of his mother. He respectful of his coach, his team. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to play with his brothers. You feel me? He wanted to play with his brothers from Villanova. He deserved it. And he didn't. And to show you how Wimby and them ain't deserve it, they walked off and didn't even shake their hand. That shit gonna haunt them. Ask Isaiah Thomas. If you know, you know. And remember, they gave Wade credit for leaving $2 million to sign Brown. A whole Brunson left. Yeah. So whoever makes those kind of thoughtful sacrifices, you know what I'm saying? Ed Smith, what up? All that kind of Isaiah Thomas, one of the best players ever, but what he did and what he said is just, and he'll always regret not going to the Olympics, and he deserved to go. But they put a black eye on him when he said that thing about Bird, when he reiterated, you know what I'm saying, what Dennis Rodman said, that put a black eye on him in the league. Then he ain't shake Jordan's hand. The person that they put the NBA in his pocket, the face of the NBA. Jordan say he ain't tell him not to put him on the team, but if they would have read him the team and he'd be like, Isaiah, that's all he would have had to say. The commissioner looked like an alien. Yeah, he definitely has a kind of awkward look. Like, if you thought in your mind, what would the commissioner of the NBA look like? It wouldn't be him. I believe the Brunson contract has some Kawhi Leonard clauses in it. Some under the table money to make up for his 113 million. So-called left on the table. We don't know that, All we know, and it doesn't matter if he get it later. He still made the sacrifice. He could have been like, I don't care about none of that shit. Give me my money. You feel me? So even the fact that he was willing to negotiate something other than just give me my money, I don't care if we win, just give me my money, because he gave up the money and he's going to get it in the back end, and he deserved to get it in the back end. You know what I mean? He didn't think like, and maybe that's because he didn't grow up materialistic, maybe because his family. He didn't grow up poor, probably either, because his father was an NBA player, and maybe that helps, because when you starving, like that's why we step all over each other, because you starving, you ain't never had nothing. As soon as you get something, all you want to do is brag on all the other people who don't got it, because maybe once you used to get teased. We got a lot of psychological. Everybody does, but we do. Thank you, Mass, for giving up Brunson and Luca for essentially peanuts. Hey, the owner had a lot of money. When somebody got a lot of money, you can't tell them nothing, even when they're wrong. They like, listen, I'm the smartest person in the room because I got the most money. Sometimes that happen. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn kid from the dirt. Yeah, when you come up poor, you like just thinking about the money. And maybe even the people around you is thinking about your money. And it becomes our money. It circumvents the salary cap rules in the NBA, so it could be a problem. Well, I heard he's supposed to get like 400 million, right? Something like he got some kind of big money. And he won MVP and the new little leagues and the little things that he won like 7 trophies this season. He won like 6 or 7 trophies this season. MVP, Finals MVP, championship, and then them other little games. He won the championship with them other games and where they beat them, and he won, I think, the MVP for that too. What do you think about Dolan, owner saying the team is going to the White House to visit Trump? Trump is his friend. They kicked all the people outside out. That's why they lost that game. They changed the energy outside. What can you do, man? I mean, you live in America, play the game. Play the game. Brunson won the A1 debate forever, that's for sure. He made a lot of people eat crow. And now they want to suck up and apologize or make excuses for their comments. Commentators are just people with opinions, you know what I mean? Doesn't really make them special. Everybody's a reporter or a journalist now. Everybody's a journalist. Doesn't make your journalism doesn't make you right, you know. And with the internet, I mean, people start their own sports shows on the YouTube. They got a whole bunch of opinions too. All these all the street violence, they want to make sure Knicks never win the chip again. That's why they passed Giannis straight to Miami. Y'all in trouble. You don't care. We already got a ring. And they thought the same thing with Wemby. And Wemby got that ass bust. Giannis had his best years already. His best years have passed him. Not saying he can't get another ring or whatever, but his best years has passed him. B-ball. I'm so proud of Brunson. He's been a class act this entire career. Big ups to the Brunson. Yep, I agree. Dolan spoke for his team. Bad ranch owner attitude. Get back to travel news, please. How's Pinky? Javier, you a funny dude. Jarvis, you're a funny dude. I don't know. I don't speak to her no more. After she pulled that little skimmy scammy, telling me to take all the videos down, I was like, "You're done. You're done with the God." So I don't know. Fake Miko, what up, Cole? How you gonna make it? How you gonna make a title like that, a name like that? Miami has no playmakers. Sucks to be Miami this year. Anything good, man? I want y'all to go over to the new channel and subscribe to the International Zoe Show on YouTube for the lives, for the late night thirsts, for the lives on the beach with the ladies, for the Sunday sermon, Tech Talk Tuesday, or whatever other things I think in my brain that I want to share and test out is going to be over there. I need 500. It was like 200 people in here. So, and I already had 70 something. So we should be like about 300 subscribers by now. Where is the link at for the video in this description? What video? The late night thirst videos are going to be on the International Zoe Show starting tonight at 12 o'clock midnight. Is going to be a late night thirst marathon. The channel, yeah, it's at you go inside YouTube, you put at the International Zoe Show, and it will populate, and you click on it, and you subscribe, and you hit the bell notification, right? And you give me a shout out, and you send a little donation. Already subscribed, so the late night thirst, marketing with genius. Thank you, Zero folks. Yeah, your boy be having some great ideas. I literally want to coach people, and I know people gonna say, you don't gotta. It's not about I have a lot of subscribers, but I see people leaving opportunities on the table. I just see it like, yo, y'all guys should try this or this. And it's just ideas specifically for certain people because I just see where they're going, like mentuition. I wish, I could have talked to them because they could have did things a lot different. I think they could have hit big, but that Columbia thing is going to be hard. I know they want the cheat code because it's girls there and all that, but their money could have went further. The interest could have been more genuine, Well, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Drop the new channel link in the chat a few times. Okay, I'm gonna do this too. I think you can go to the top, and let me get that too. Edit, copy. Let me do this too. I can do this too. I can get that work right there too. You feel me? Are we gonna see Cammy soon? Yeah. I'm going to Peru about next week. Yeah. If she still want to be on the channel. Because she said she don't want to still be on the channel all the time if I don't make her my girl. What y'all think about that? She was like, man, I ain't gonna keep being on your channel. You don't make me your girl. She put some pressure on your boy. Oh my God. Just subscribe. This is Guillermo. What it do, my brother, my G? Guillermo, you probably saw all them joints already. You probably saw all the late night thirst already, Guillermo, but it's reminiscent. It's reminiscent. I took it back to the beginning. Damn, you dropped Pinky. I had to drop Pinky, man. Pinky was bad. She wasn't good. She was okay, but she was just, she wasn't good, man. She was very slick. I don't like I don't like somebody who's slick. You can't be too slick. I'll let you get away with a few things, but you can't be too slick. So not trying to get get too personal with Pinky. How do you get around girls like Pinky telling you trying to scam you to take down the video? It seems to be a common problem with you both. Nobody's video is that important or makes that much money that I can't take it down. I'm the motherfucking prize. People watch my channel for me mostly. Um, even the analytics in the ChatGPT describe my channel, and they like people watch your channel for you. They don't necessarily watch your channel for where you go. They watch your channel because they like you. He said like other channels, some people watch their channels based on where they've gone and they want to see where they are. They said people are more who watch you because they f with you. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I know people liked Pinky. I liked her too. On all fours now. So with the new channel, did you eliminate the need for your Patreon? No, I'm still gonna have Patreon because certain things I still can't put on YouTube. So yeah, I got little clips and things that's on Patreon that can't go on YouTube. And the late night thirst that I'm putting all of them up, but I'm not gonna leave all of them up forever because eventually, brothers gonna start snitching and girls gonna start calling me. See, they don't care that it's on my private channel because they don't catch no flack for it. So when it's on Patreon or when it's on my members, women don't care. They did it a long time ago. Maybe some of them might regret it, doing that 360 for the God. Pinky was cool, but she's still just really an opportunist, you know what I mean? And she didn't make me enough money. It was good, but she wasn't. I went to dinner with that other girl. Remember one day I went to dinner with another girl at lunch? That girl's video made me like 10 times as much as any video with Pinky made me. So she wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Stinky Pinky. She wasn't stinky, but she was Pinky. Maybe one day I'll do a what do you call it, OnlyFans page? Smash the like button, Willie McDaniels. Thank you. Yeah, maybe one day we do the OnlyFans. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the new channel where we're gonna do the new lives, the new late night thirst, the new I got late night thirst, but I need a name for the beach videos. I don't really have a name for the beach interviews. I need something slick, you know? On the beach with beachies. Hit the like button. Facts, I've seen other bros channels give in to these girls and they take down their videos. Good for you to stand on your ground, bro. Yeah, I ain't worrying about them girls. When you going back to Thailand, a little later this year, just tuned in. Words are weapons. Yes, make sure you go to the new channel and y'all subscribe to the International. I'm still going to be doing my blogs. I'm still going to be doing my maybe nightlives and food and just maybe some interaction with girls on this channel. Nothing's going to change on this channel except no more Sunday sermons. Some of y'all might like that. And no more lives and no more like new ideas. I'm gonna still keep the stories over here too because the stories are still pertaining to travel. I'm gonna just leave this main channel more focused on travel. Which girl made you more money? I don't know. None of them ain't make more money than me. It wasn't one girl, it's more like random videos, you know? It could be like the good videos that got like 1 million views or 300, 500,000. That's what made me the real money, you know? But I never actually like, I can tell you one thing, Pinky didn't make me hardly no money. I make, by the time she asked me to take it down, I actually looked at every video she was in with me and looked at the money, and under it was under $500. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, you know what I mean? Could it have made me money later? I don't know, but she wasn't hitting the mark anyway. She just wasn't getting me no. Nobody really gets me no money. It's no girl that's been on my channel that really just like turned on the wheels, or I would have kept her ass. If I have a girl on my channel and she start doing numbers for me like Travel Versity's girl, oh, you gonna see her around. If I have a girl on my channel and every video I do with her goes 20,000 and up, oh yeah, she gonna stick around, man. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You had one girl that looked like the actress from Spider-Man. Probably, yeah. What's her name? Zendaya? Where's the weapon? I've had pretty girls, but some of them is just a beach encounter. Some of them was a late night thirst, but most of those girls is like not somebody that I really wanted to, like, it's hard to see enough in a person and have enough chemistry to want to be around them on some type of regular basis. What about Shorty from the CTG beach? Now, I messed up with her. I should have handcuffed her, but I messed up. I was a little bit, I wasn't thinking, I wasn't thinking a guy girl channel at that time. I wasn't thinking. She would have been the perfect candidate because we had chemistry and she was beautiful. Now she had a baby. She got a little stretch marks on her joint. So, she got a baby now. She out the picture. Sincere in the building, big bro. I remember when we was hitting the town in Rio, bro. I remember the chick with the short blonde hair, bro. Charge him to get the name of that spot we went to. Sincere Allah, what's good, my brother? You got to scout by university school areas. Man, I ain't got time for all of that, man. I like Junie. I like Junie too. But she also, she's very, Junie wanted a lot of attention, and she wanted like me to like compete with promises that other people made to her. And Zoe don't compete for nobody, no fucking girl. Okay. Zoe, and it ain't no competition. and I'm sure she saw that, when I told her, nah, we not, I told her, you gotta leave. You gotta take your stuff, man. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? No girl is gonna tell me what to do. You know what I mean? They can ask politely, and I'll tell them I'll think about it because I'm a reasonable man, but nah. So you are the MVP travel space. Guillermo, thank you, my brother. Done subscribe, so keep up the good work. The movement 55226. Thank you. Words are weapons. First time I seen Zoe with a Knicks hat on. Bandwagoner. Sorry, words are my weapon. I could name Knick players that you probably don't know. How old are you? First of all, how old are you? I'm gonna give you a fair shot. You know what I'm saying? And all this stuff is not brand new bought. This is stuff that's in the shrine, okay? And I don't mean the super famous people like Willis Reed and them. Okay, you 39. So, you was just a little young lad when I was a Knick fan. Do you know Trent Tucker, Rory Sparrow, Lewis Orr, the Rubber Band Man, Bernard King, Pat Cummings. You don't know none of those people, brother. Never could be a bandwagon guy. And I'm from New York. You don't know those players, dogs. I damn near had my Knicks starter jacket till it fell apart. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was still in elementary school when I got my Knicks starter jacket. Elementary school, dogs. That's how long I've been rocking with the Knicks. So even by the time they got Patrick Ewing and all that, man, I had already been a Knicks fan for 10 years. You know? So yeah. Yeah. I literally kept it away because I wanted it to look new when they win. Burner count, rubber band man. All right, so that's I know Nick's nickname, son. You've been watching this channel for mad long. Never seen you with any Knicks. I had a Knicks hat on when I was in Peru. Matter of fact, I left my Knicks hat and my Brunson jersey in Peru because when I went to where did I go? I think I went over to Ecuador and I didn't make it back to Peru because I had some problems at the crib. Anybody talk about the Nets? Well, the Nets, it used to be the New York Nets too back in the days. It wasn't then later they had moved to New Jersey, but the Nets was a New York team back in the days too. Your girl in Peru is cute. She seems like she has a decent personality. Is she the same off camera? Yeah, we have good chemistry. She's sweet, but she's a little high strung, She's a little high strung. She want a lot. She want a man to take care of everything. You know how they are, you know. But yeah, she's good. She's a good person. You and Spike Lee. I remember them when they was in New York. They irrelevant in New Jersey. They kind of didn't they have that? What's that guy that shot the dude? Wasn't he with the New Jersey Nets when they had a little something going on? What team was Kenny Smith on? Not Kenny Smith. The little guard, Kenny Anderson. Wasn't Kenny Anderson on New Jersey Nets? One of the best point guards to ever come out of high school or whatever. Not Kenny Skywalker. Jason Williams. See, we got some. Yeah, well, I know my man. Oh no. I know. OVO no. Yeah, Jason Williams. He effed himself up. Shot somebody with a shotgun by accident. I think it's crazy. That was a dumb move. Golly, how you gonna mess up your life like that? Shoot somebody by mistake in your house. It's your house, mama. Yeah, Jason. Limo driver. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he was on the Nets and Brooklyn stole our team. Number 55 or something. Yeah. Yeah. Good times. Good times. Jason Kidd brought the Nets to the finals. Yeah, Jason Kidd was something else too. Yeah. You know who reminded me of him? The light-skinned dude from that was on the Lakers. What's his name? Fox. Fox reminded me of Jason Williams a little bit. International Woman Lounge. What's that for the beach videos? Cigar talk. Bro, you like unk status, aren't you like pushing 60? So you've been a Knick fan since the 70s. I would say the 80s, but I'm not pushing 60. But yeah, Rick Fox. Rick Fox. Who's the greatest Knick of all time? I would still have to say Patrick Ewing. Because Bronson has time to be. I know Ewing didn't get it done, but Ewing, that nigga was. When you talk about a franchise player, Ewing was the franchise player. People say they didn't get enough pieces around him, but they had an opportunity to win. You know what I'm saying? They had an opportunity to win. What country I'm in? The United States of America, OG Mike. I'm at the crib. Don't roast me, Zoe, but I still have some Starberry. I got, you know what? I gave those Starberry away. I bought a couple pairs of Starberry just to support the brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I tried playing with them in the gym, though. I don't know if they was ready for that. Patrick Ewing is the only player who made me pay attention to the Knicks. Oak ain't make you pay attention. Allen Houston didn't make you pay attention. Grandmama, Larry Johnson ain't make you pay attention. The Knicks had a team, man. At certain times, they had a team. Carmelo ain't make you pay attention. It ain't like our team was dirt. We just wasn't winning. Ewing didn't really have free agency to add one B next to him. He had Larry Johnson at one point. Who else he had? Nah, he had help, man. He had help. He shouldn't have missed that fucking layup. I'm sorry though. He had help. Jordan shouldn't have missed that layup. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's his fault. If he would have made that layup, he could have got a chip. Did you know He Got Game was about Marbury? I didn't know that, but it makes sense. It makes sense. That one here, when they had Tracy McGrady, that team had all and Tracy McGrady. Yeah, y'all had a lot of good years. Just couldn't get the ring. Yeah, that's what I say. A lot of teams have that problem. Yeah, we definitely had a chance, and we definitely had good teams somewhere in around where he was playing, man. Nah, they could have got it. He wouldn't cost me 1,500 when he blew that layup. Success level. Come on, so John Starks. Okay, Mason. Yeah, come on. Yeah, exactly. John Starks was the Ewing too. John Starks was good, man, and he came out the CBA, right? Can you get Pinky in your new channel, though? Nah, I don't F with her no more, man. Don't worry, man. We get plenty girls better than Pinky. Zoe, hip hop question for you. What borough has the best MCs in your opinion, Brooklyn or Queens? I think Queens, not necessarily the best, but they got the most that was the best. You know, like so many MCs come out of Queens. It is a very big borough as well, and it's actually on Long Island too, even though it's separated. But if you throw the Long Island in there, they got it. It must be something in the water over there. Refs turned Jordan from an all-star to a living legend with all the SGA treatment. So who has more rings, Detroit Pistons or the Knicks? Detroit. I think they got two, right? Or three. No, because they went on a run with Isaiah and them, and then they went on a run when they had, you know, the skinny light-skinned dude, and they had a hell of a team. Rodman and they probably got like 5 rings or something like that. I'm not sure, but they probably got like 5 rings. So miss your Colombian content. These new guys is a lot of beefing between content creators. Yeah. It's not beefing between content creators. It's beefing between ninjas, really. It don't matter what they was doing, they're gonna be beefing. Mr. Washington, I would say Medellin is blew up. I'm sure there are more, but from my personal experience, visual Rockets was going to beat any and everyone in the East. Possibly, Kev, bro. You on here telling the truth. Mark Jackson. Yeah, Mark Jackson was a problem too. And then they got Rod Strickland, Rasheed Wallace, and them got rings. Yeah, that's right. That team with Rasheed Wallace and all. Yep. Who was that team? Rasheed Wallace. What's the dude with the big afro? Wasn't he another the Wallace brothers? Who else was on that team? What was the skinny light skinned dude name that was nice, underrated? The small forward. What was his name? Ben Wallace. Yeah, Ben Wallace. But what was the other skinny dude, light skinned dude with the freckles? Hamilton. Prince Hamilton and Ben. Yeah, I forget, Yeah, they had a hell of a team. How many rings they won? They won two, right? Back to back or something like that. They had a hell of a team. Didn't they? Wasn't they all stars, but they ain't let the light skinned dude be in the all-star game? They couldn't take all five of their starters. They had like a whole starting five of all Tayshaun Prince. Yeah, thank you. Thank you there. Tayshaun Prince, yeah. Yeah, that was the name. That hip hop question about Brooklyn versus Queens was also asked of Math Hoffa's podcast. What did they say? I mean, I'll be honest, I would have to give it to Queens. Queens got legendary Run DMC, LL Cool J. They got Coogee Rap, um, Tribe Called Quest. I mean, like, there's just so many rappers come out of Queens. It's just a lot, man. Nas, Queensbridge, Mobb Deep, Tragedy and Gaddafi, and Noriega. Like, they got a whole bunch of MCs that came out of Queens, honestly. And I'm just off the top of my head. If I sat down and thought about it, there's a whole lot more. Yeah, Queens got that for sure. Queens got that. Something in the water. Something about them living in houses. Some of them at least. Don't get me wrong. Brooklyn is second, but Queens, I mean, Queens had it. Queens definitely had it. Yeah, I know Big Daddy Kane, all of them. Dope. A lot of dope MCs, but not like Queens. Not like Queens. You gotta give it to them just for Run DMC alone. Hey Zo, how long, King James Joe, how long do you stay in a country before leaving? And how long can you stay in a country with your passport? There's some countries you could stay 6 months. Some countries you could stay 30 days. Some countries you could stay 90 days or 60 days. It depends on the country. And some countries let you put it on your application, like Vietnam and some places. You could say you want to stay for 60 days or 90 days on some applications. It all depends on the country. The Feds is making Russell Simmons come back. Word? Word? Wow. Wow. I didn't know that. For what though? Clive Davis died. I bet you a whole bunch of junk. That dude carried a whole bunch of secrets with him. That's one of Diddy's mentors. Yep. Shout out to Razor Ray's. He was acting like Big Act. He was acting like Shorty was Daphne Joy or something. Shorty he had on his channel. You would think he had Daphne Joy on his channel. Yo, Razor's a funny dude. We ain't gonna get into that, but I just had to say that. For those that know. Karis one tell yeah, South Bronx, yeah. Yeah, they had NC Sham. They had one of the greatest producers in hip hop, Marley Marl. You know what I'm saying? Like they had a lot, man. They had a lot. They had a lot, dude. Yeah, he was definitely acting extra. Yep. Yep. So 157 in the building. When I go over to the International Zoe Show, I need to see like 300 subscribers over there. It should be no problem for me to be at 300, and then I need another 200 so I can get to 500. Then I gotta get the watch hours. So I'm gonna probably do a live marathon too. I just gotta get me a fine girl. I know y'all wanna look at me for like 4 hours, But I will find a girl to do a 4 hour live over there for y'all. You know, maybe I have her cook and dance and talk, stand on her head, you know, whatever. Okay, digital, go mad. I like that. Appreciate the love, my guy. Do your thing. Just got back from Cape Town. Woo wee. Thank you for the love, brother. Thank you. How do I post that? Why I can't post that? Oh, there it go. There it go. There it go. Show. Digital Go Mad. I like that name. That's slick. Did you have a good time in Cape Town? I was just looking at my video from Cape Town with that girl who did a late night thirst with me. She was wow. Got 240 folks over there now. Yeah, so I just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. They said that the new president of Colombia may start way Americano have visas. Did you hear about? I think DC Born Rob said something, but I didn't really look into it. I don't. I'm just trying to go to Colombia to go to this Petronio Alvarez this in August, and I'm kind of cool, man. I'm not. Colombia too hot, man. Really, if I didn't buy these tickets months ago, I would have just taken it off my list. But I do want to go to the Petronio Alvarez Festival one time just to feel the energy of the Afro-Colombian people. I want to do that one time, you know? Perception is reality. I'm trying to break out my 1 week warrior status. Do you think 2 to 3 weeks in another country is a start? I may start with Colombia or DR. I would say honestly, a week is good in a place like Colombia or the DR. 2 weeks if you're going all the way overseas like Thailand, Philippines, something like that, then you could do 2 weeks. Because like Thailand, you could do Bangkok for 4 days or 5 days. Then you could do a week in Pattaya, or go from Bangkok to Phuket, then Phuket. You know, you could do 3 places in 2 weeks in Thailand, you know, but you could get bored 2 weeks in Colombia, honestly, for your first time, because you don't know where everything is, and they got tours, but it ain't gonna take up that much of your time. Most places, your first time, I would say this: the perfect middle ground is 10 days, because you could go and you could visit 2 cities in 10 days if you want. You could do 5 and 5 or 4 and 4, and the other extra day is for coming and going, you know. So 10 days to me is a sweet spot anywhere. Yes, go now to Colombia before they get their ice military. Militarizing Colombia, you crazy, Kev. You think they're gonna get the ice? Yeah, yeah, true. And these places have changed, you know, like I can't imagine Pedro Casante being what it used to be, or the clock tower being what it used to be, or Parker Yettis being what it used to be, or I mean Comuna 13. They built that joint up though. Like those type of things is amazing. Go to Comuna 13 if you go to Medellin. Go to El Pino, the Rock Guadape. You know, I would say they do one of the Pablo Escobar tours. You know, you got 3 different days to do things there. You can go to a couple of, you know, casas maybe if you went to that. They got nice bowling alleys. Super Bowl or something they got in Medellin is really nice bowling alley, food, bar. You can have a good time. I want to say 1 month in Colombia to get cheaper Airbnb. Yeah, I understand that. Because sometimes if you do 2 weeks somewhere, it's almost the same price as a month. Like you might be able to find a place for 2 weeks that might be like $600-700. When you get it for the month, it could be 1,000. So I do understand that, because that's why I'm staying in Peru a whole month, because I'm like, it don't make no sense to spend like $600-700 for 2 weeks when I could spend $1,000 for the whole month. You know, that's some. But I know my way around parts of Lima. I'm comfortable there. I know where I walk in the morning. I know what gyms I could go to. I got somebody to see, to hang out with, to go to dinner with. You know what I'm saying? There's another brother, Maji. Shout out to Maji. You know what I'm saying? If he's in town, but he lives there. I got people that I can hang out with, to stay a month. It could be lonely a month in a place you've never been before. So see if, maybe you got some friends that gonna fly in for 1 week here, 1 week there. I think that would be better than just to commit to a month. But if you like that, then if you like, some people stay a long time because they hate to fly too. I got friends that if they go somewhere, they staying for like 3 months minimum because they're not getting back on the plane no time soon. You got that too. Yeah. Yep. So I think we covered everything. Y'all know, please sub to the other channel. We're gonna have some fun over there. I'm definitely gonna be on Hollywood Beach when I get out to Cartagena my first week. I definitely gonna have to get me a beach live, even if I gotta do a fundy. We definitely gonna do a beach live when Cartagena. I got to get that popping. It's time to go to Venezuela. I'm tired. Tired of the same Thailand, DR, Colombia, Brazil. Let's start going to Kenya, Venezuela, and other places. Well, y'all don't appreciate when we go to other. Well, as far as for me, amigos, I've been to 40 countries. You know what I mean? But the needle don't be moving. I went to Ecuador. Y'all ain't want to see the middle of the world. Y'all ain't want to see the equator. Y'all ain't even look at none of them videos. I went to the waterfalls, the equator, all that nice stuff. Y'all don't want to see that shit. Y'all want to see the hoes. Y'all want to see the hookers. My next live on a new channel, I don't know. I gotta figure out something. But in the meantime, y'all gonna get the late night thirsts. Cause I got at least a week of that and then I'll be gone. So I gotta see if I can pull something off in Peru without Cammy getting mad. If I want to, I know I can get a late night thirst in Peru. Uh, with all due respect, so passport bros ain't trying to see waterfalls. I know, man. I know, man. But I'm a, I'm a, I'm gonna try and go to some new countries. You know what I mean? But maybe I should have just stayed for a whole month. But I went just to check it out. So I did a little few things. But maybe if I would have stayed for the month, it would have been enough time for me to go to the coast. It would have been enough time for me to go to Montanita, and they got another like Black Town. We gonna do something new. We gonna do some new stuff. You swap Pinky for Cammy. I didn't swap. I just happened to meet Cammy and we hit it off. Pinky was gone for a while by the time I met Cammy. And see, but it was me going to Lima, Peru, doing something new. You know what I mean? I did something new. I was like, I got to do something new because I didn't want to go back to Colombia and go back to the same places. So I went to Peru. I didn't want to go back to the same places, so I went to Ecuador. Like Zoe putting in work, y'all. How about nobody doing the Euro step in the travel space? Cause it's far and wide, it's expensive. There ain't no guarantee. Most people can't make content without women. Like all the new YouTubers, without the women, they really don't have no real content. So they gotta have women because you're not probably really into them. You feel me? So they gotta go places where the women is an assistant layup. You know what I mean? Now you go to Europe, those countries, Italy and Paris and all these places, they ain't really trying to mess with you unless you really doing something. You can't be out there raggedy. And even if you're not too hip hop or raggedy, they might still turn you down. So going out to those parts of Europe, you might as well stay home because your odds is almost the same. You know what I mean? Like they not into meeting new people like people in, these other countries may be. They about going to work and doing what they got to do. You ain't gonna find no girls with no jobs in these countries who have time to hang out with you. It's just more work. Who is your favorite content creator? I don't have a favorite. I just know who inspired me, and I always give them their props. Marwa inspired me. He did a lot of traveling. Amazing. And Ace still inspires me. He does a lot of traveling. He does a lot of great like documentary type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just that's what it is. I like Lord too. He's energetic. He creates good stories. He does good edits. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his own thing. He's in his own lane. I like Don Banks because he's the king of the broads. He got the baddie circus. He the ringleader. He doing this. I like, I can't watch it a lot, but I appreciate his taste in women and his chemistry with women. He getting them on camera. He took what I was doing to a whole nother level. What about Kirk? I don't like Kirk Katz. I don't like his arrogance. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that type of content. And he's very condescending to people all over the world. Like now he's trying to be a crusader for Europe and show Africans scamming and showing Indians or Arabs. Like he's very confrontational now. I don't like his humor. I don't like his his arrogance, and I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? So I can't watch his content. You feel me? It's like that with him. Now, Check is inspired by him. Now I could watch Check because I don't see Check being disrespectful or condescending to people, or you know what I'm saying? I don't see him being confrontational. So I could watch Check, but Kurt Katz is not my flavor. That's not my flavor. So yeah, that's not my flavor. I'd rather watch Mark Wines talk about food. Oh, it's so tasty and delicious. I'd rather watch him than watch Kurt Katz. So Nick is like Wemby. I don't understand. Kurt mean. Oh, you mean he's like Kurt's like Wemby arrogant? I don't know. He's like going off into a no other stratosphere. Sometimes I might see his reels and stuff. He a tough guy, so he he be he be agitating people purposely. Maybe he's trying to do that shock. I want to say one thing to Jay Rillo though. Jay Rillo, you got to do something else because you can't be the king of crash out because what's his name took your title and you can never get it back. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Who I'm talking about? Who took Jay Rillo's crash out title? I'm gonna give y'all a hint. He's a boxer. Yeah, AB is the king of crash out now. Jay Rillo might as well forget it. He definitely got to do something else now. Adrian Broner got that title, boy. He is the king of crash out now. So Rello, you gotta do something else, man. You gotta figure it out. But you can't do the crash out. Adrian Broner got you crashed out by 100 miles. That dude is just. I think he said he made 100,000 1 month. My God. What's your opinion of Ecuador for picking up girls at the mall? And nah, it ain't gonna be a whole lot of picking up girls at the mall and shit in Ecuador. People are not outside like that, or there are girls, and they're very kind of like to themselves, kind of like even more so than Peru. but it depends where you go. I haven't been to the black towns and all that. I did have dinner with two girls or lunch or whatever. You can meet some people, but nah, I ain't seen nobody like nah, nah. You won't have to work in Ecuador. Your New York brother took the title. Who's that? My New York brother. Adrian Brown ain't from New York. 90% of these content creators will be finished if they can't put women on camera or in their videos, honestly. Yeah, we know that. We know that. We know that. And they think that's the cheat code. I put a woman on my joint, and I can do what everybody else is doing. I can make people watch. And they be trying so hard because half the time it look awkward. It don't look smooth. It don't look smooth. It look like they looking at the girl so they can make them look good. And they like, you see her? You know what I'm saying? Like it don't always look natural. It looks like, it just sometimes it just looks, yeah. Congrats on your new channel. Thank you. Be twice. Kev. Keto girls are more conservative, that they live with their family. Yeah, maybe. I can't really say. I need more time there. Brothers, you watching the fight this weekend between Boots and Zayas at the Barclay? I guess so. What channel is it going to be on? Is it going pay-per-view, or is it going to be on ESPN or somewhere else? I haven't been in the Barclays Center in a long time, years. When the Barclays Center first opened, it was easy to get tickets. They was giving out tickets, or it was always something going on where you could go to the game. I almost caught it with the amount of times I've been in the Barclays Center, amount of times I've been in what you call them, in the Garden, because it was just so accessible in the beginning. Yes, I've been to Argentina. Exactly, so it looks forced, unnatural, which doesn't make it authentic. Yeah. 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 It does. Maybe they don't think so, or they don't care. But it's y'all fault, because y'all won't watch them when they just do regular stuff. Gives up one of those secret cities in Colombia for meeting normal girls on the street. It's pueblos. It's not really cities. It could be a small town. And you talk to a girl and they be saying the town, and you be like, I ain't never heard of that in my life. But like, it used to be places like Boca Ramanga, but even girls from Boca Ramangas, if you meet a girl from Boca Ramanga who never been to Cartagena or never been to Medellin and she's fine, you might be good. You feel me? Like stuff like that. If you meet a girl who's from Pareja on Tinder, put your Tinder on there, talk to her for a while. Like especially if you staying in the city for a month, talk to her, go back and forth, gotta do real good video calls. Get to that little round trip ticket, man. Armenia and Medellin. Okay. So, but y'all don't have to go to Colombia to get Colombian girls. They in Panama, Costa Rica, Ecuador, Argentina. They're everywhere. You could go to Barcelona. There's be mad Colombian girls in Barcelona, Madrid. Be mad girls over there, dog. You do not have to go to Colombia to get a Colombian girl anymore. They even got some on Roosevelt Avenue in Queens. uh, Todd Green, Zoe, I respect you on your continuous growth to pivot with the new channel. Thank you. Thank you, brother. They in Miami, that too, right? 704G. I just left Costa Rica yesterday and they are there. For sure. For sure. Especially them in Venezuelans. They was in Costa Rica. They was in Aruba. They was in Bonaire. They everywhere. They are everywhere. If Charles Oakley hadn't missed them layups, they would have beat the Bulls. They would have beat the Bulls. You think so? Yeah, a couple of them missed. Charles Smith, right? He missed the layup. or tapping. The Knicks, man. If you're a Knicks fan and you've been through the fire, dogs. Our hearts been broken. That's why we cold. We cold New Yorkers because the Knicks broke our heart too many times. I met a chick from Baron Bucaramanga. Is that what you trying to say? In Medellin through Tinder before. It was a trap. Boy, she drove me crazy for a few years. Damn. Well, you know how it is, man. You know how it is. Them crazy Latinas. Trust me, I was married to one. Please forgive me. Is this the new channel? Where the new channel is the International Zoe Show. This is the main channel, but I had to come on here a few times to let people know about the new channel. That's the link to the new channel. The Knicks gonna be nice for a couple of years with Brunson. I think so. If they don't break the team up, if nobody get a Paul's big head. Well, all of those guys are pretty humble. Anna Ginobili, they pretty humble. They call him coach. They look up to him. Cat look up to him. Like I think that's gonna help their team. And they got a super humble coach. So the coach is humble, and I think guys with big personalities didn't want to listen to him as a coach when he was coaching other teams, right? But he got a bunch of humble players. So they're willing to listen to him, and he's willing to listen to them. Like, you don't see a coach playing that many players in the finals. Like, he was pulling everybody off the bench. That was an amazing win. It was a lot of magic going on. There was a lot of magic going on. A lot of magic. Yeah. So, family, I'm about to sign off. Try to catch. We an hour past into the draft, but it's all good. Hopefully all y'all went over there to the International Zoe Show and signed up over there. It's the first time I did Skype with the Colombian chick. I was 6-7 years with her back when Skype was a thing. It's all good. And shout out to all the brothers out there who love the Colombianas. You know what I'm saying? Don't get scoped, don't get scoped. Shout out to you, watch your drink. Peace and love, man. And thanks for hanging out with me for a while, y'all. Love is love, life is life, loyalty is price. I'm gonna put that channel up one more time, just in case anybody missed it. Peace.